13 News Now, ease your back to school station. School leaders are turning their attention to closing the pandemic learning gap. Recent SOL test scores are down compared to before the COVID outbreak.
Alex Littlehale spoke with the superintendent of one of the Commonwealth's biggest school divisions about the challenges educators face heading into the new year.
It's still unclear when learning will look like it did before the COVID-19 pandemic. Over the last academic year, the number of students passing Virginia's standardized test scores is up. But educators like Virginia Beach Superintendent Dr. Aaron Spence say the battle back isn't done yet.
No question, but that students fell behind in their learning.
Tuesday, 13 News Now spoke with Dr. Spence over the latest release of the state's Standards of Learning scores. Pass rates for SOLs across Virginia show the number of students passing English, math, and science standards is up compared to last year. But for context, at the same time, they're still down overall compared to before the pandemic. The percentage of students passing reading, math, and science tests is still down 5, 16, and 16% respectively from 2018 to 19. A signal that learning loss is bouncing back, but not all the way just yet.
Our scores are lower than they were in 18-19, certainly better than they were last year. And we know we still have work to do.
The division's pass rates approach what they looked like before the pandemic. They're above the state's averages, but Dr. Spence says even in his division, there are kids still trying to catch up and make up for the loss teachers are also trying to erase.
They were just further behind than they normally would have been coming into the last school year. So our teachers had more work to do to try to catch them up, as well as continue to move forward in the curriculum, if that makes sense.
In Virginia Beach, Alex Littlehales for 13 News Now.
Tonight, school leaders in Virginia Beach will vote to curb phone use in the classroom. The policy would ban students from using their phones during instruction. Superintendent Aaron Spence told 13 News Now the policy isn't intended to make communication with parents more difficult. He says it's an issue teachers wanted the board to address to help kids stay focused.